Business Book Summaries. Summary of Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. Introduction. Just do it whether you're a Nike fan or not. We all instantly connect their brand with this catchy slogan. Just do it. It's a powerful mantra that sweeps away doubts and fears, inspiring swift action. It's about getting in the game, feeling alive, and encapsulating the spirit of champions who believe in their ability to reach their dreams. Phil Knight aimed to infuse his brand, Nike, with these very qualities. In this summary, we'll explore Phil Knight's vision and how he summoned the courage to embody the essence of just do it. Chapter 1. Phil Knight's Big, Audacious Goal, BHAG. What do self-help and business have in common? Both believe in the transformative power of change. Entrepreneurs and self-help advocates share a belief in something called a BAG, a big, hairy, audacious goal. This long-term goal is so thrilling and compelling that it galvanizes an entire organization into action. The concept was coined by Jim Collins, a renowned author and motivational speaker. Enter Will Kenton, a self-help expert who has distilled the BHAG model. According to Kenton, a BHAG is a long-term goal that resonates with everyone in a company, igniting excitement more effectively than quarterly targets or lengthy mission statements. To identify a true BHAG, ask yourself, does it drive progress? Does it create momentum? Does it ignite passion? Are people eager to invest their creativity and energy in it? If the answers are affirmative, you might have a potential BHAG. Kenton's guide helps identify and nurture these goals. Now, let's zero in on Phil Knight's personal BHAG, which was truly audacious, especially considering his background in 1962. Freshly graduated and lacking notable business skills, Phil was, in many ways, an unlikely entrepreneur. But he had a talent for envisioning grand ideas, even when met with skepticism. One such idea, importing Japanese running shoes to the United States. Phil's fascination with Japanese footwear began during his college days at the University of Oregon, where he was a member of the track and field team. Here, he met his coach, Bill Bowerman, who believed that success in running hinged on both a competitive spirit and superior shoes. Bowerman even collaborated with a local cobbler to design shoes. Phil was the first to try them, and they markedly improved his running performance, sparking his passion for footwear. When Phil entered business school, shoes became the focal point of his projects. He even penned an essay proposing that the United States import running shoes from Japan, not Germany, where most were produced at the time. He argued that Japanese Tiger shoes offered better quality at a lower cost. Despite Phil's unwavering belief, his friends, family, and mentors couldn't share his enthusiasm. They failed to see the need for such a niche product, and his business professors deemed the market impossible to penetrate. Unfazed, Phil embarked on a journey to Japan to pitch his idea to Onitsuka, the manufacturer. Despite his own doubts, he was astonished when the CEO of Onitsuka embraced the concept. Pressed to name the company they'd be partnering with, Phil improvised on the spot, creating a non-existent entity, Blue Ribbon Sports. Onitsuka agreed to provide 300 pairs of Tiger shoes for Blue Ribbon Sports to distribute, and Phil returned home brimming with excitement to launch this new venture, with his former coach, Bill Bowerman, as his partner. Phil and Coach Bowerman each held a 50% stake in their business venture, founding Blue Ribbon Sports, which opened its doors in Eugene, Oregon on January 25, 1964. Chapter 2. Shoe Dog. In this chapter, we'll unravel the essence of the book's title, and here is where Phil's tale truly begins to soar. In the early days, Phil humorously referred to himself as Bill Bowerman's shoe guinea pig when he tested the first shoes designed by Bowerman. However, as Blue Ribbon Sports expanded, Phil embraced a new identity, the company Shoe Dog. Now, shoe guinea pig may sound like a jest, but Shoe Dog holds significant weight in the realm of footwear. Phil often encountered queries about the book's title, prompting him to provide a crystal clear definition. He elucidated that shoe dogs were individuals wholly dedicated to the creation, sale, purchase, or design of shoes. These were folks who lived and breathed everything about shoes, their passion almost bordering on obsession. For Phil, his role as Blue Ribbon's shoe dog was not just a job, it became an integral part of his life and identity. Moreover, it played a pivotal role in the company's ascent. His unwavering devotion to the nexus between speed and shoe craftsmanship compelled him to continually explore fresh avenues for enhancing their products. This fervor spurred Phil and Bill to craft a medley of inventive shoe designs, which, in the end, catapulted their early triumphs, eventually shaping the brand we now recognize as Nike. Among their initial prototypes, the Cortez stood out, bearing a resemblance to the iconic Nike style we are familiar with today, pristine white in design with the striking red Nike swoosh. Its popularity skyrocketed. Yet the journey to success wasn't solely paved with innovative designs. In the forthcoming chapter, we'll delve into other factors that contributed to Phil's company's triumphant journey. Chapter 3: Blue Ribbon's unique company culture. When embarking on a new business venture, selecting the right team members becomes paramount. It's not just about filling positions. It's about finding kindred spirits who share your vision and can breathe life into your mission. Mere acceptance of the first job application won't suffice. Phil recognized this truth and devised a more imaginative approach to attract the right talent. Instead of seeking conventional corporate clones, he actively pursued the misunderstood creative geniuses. By populating his company with these creative souls, Phil nurtured a culture that prized thinking beyond the confines of convention. Because his team cherished creative thinking, they embraced innovative ideas and inventive problem solving. This approach yielded fruitful and constructive discussions, shaping a company enriched by diverse viewpoints. Rather than imposing a rigid, one-size-fits-all professionalism, Phil celebrated authenticity, allowing his employees to be their true selves. This acceptance fostered mutual appreciation for each other's unique attributes, cultivating genuine collaboration and a free flow of ideas. This supportive and uplifting culture proved advantageous for the entire organization. But Phil didn't stop there. He also dedicated effort to strengthen his teams further. Eschewing mundane retreats with cliché team-building activities, Phil Knight introduced his own unique version for the unconventional. He named these retreats butt faces, a choice made for its humor and unconventionality. At butt faces retreats, colleagues were encouraged to let loose, have fun, perhaps even indulge a bit, and engage in playful banter. This unconventional approach was genuinely effective because it prompted laughter at oneself and others. It fostered a sense of community, allowed for the release of tension, and served as a reminder not to take oneself too seriously. These activities genuinely invigorated and motivated Phil's employees. But Phil had more morale-boosting strategies up his sleeve. He ensured that his employees felt included in every facet of the company's journey. He understood the disheartening feeling of being a small cog in a vast machine. To avoid that, he solicited his team's input in crucial decisions, whether it was introducing new products or determining how specific tasks should be executed. Even in the most pivotal decision of all, rebranding the founder sought his employees' contributions. After a few years, Phil sensed that the name and image of Blue Ribbon Sports no longer served the company's evolving identity. He yearned for something fresh, audacious, and pulsating with energy, something that would inspire individuals to stretch their limits and unlock their potential. So, he turned to his employees for suggestions. It was during this moment that Jeff Johnson, one of his dedicated team members, proposed the perfect solution, Nike, named after the ancient Greek goddess of victory. The rest, as they say, is history. In conclusion, Nike has evolved into a globally cherished household brand, embraced by millions worldwide. Yet, its meteoric success wasn't an instant occurrence. It all traces back to a modest establishment named Blue Ribbon Sports, initiated by a visionary driven by the inspiration of his former track coach and his passion for Japanese footwear. Phil Knight's unwavering resolve paved the way for serendipitous encounters, unforeseen contracts, and the birth of an innovative enterprise that continues to ignite inspiration on a global scale. Without Phil Knight, the shoe dog at the helm of Nike, the iconic brand we recognize today would remain a mere aspiration. This underscores the profound significance of Phil's remarkable journey. That concludes our journey today. Thank you, and may you have an exceptional day. If you found this summary valuable, consider subscribing to the Business Book Summaries channel